You know, Jonathan Lemire, I want to share some of what Trump said at his convention, but I don't want to broadcast it. So let me just read this to you, Jonathan. Trump said they will be sending them, ostensibly he's talking about absentee ballots, dumping them in neighborhoods. People are going to be picking them up, bribing, paying off people to grab some. This is going to be one of the greatest scams, and it is common sense. He said, who's mailing them? Mostly Democratic governors and Democrat states. Suppose they don't mail them to Republican neighborhoods. He said, the only way they can take this election from us is if this is rigged. I mean, 3 blatant lies. Ben Ginsburg, Republican election lawyer, as good as they get in this area, has said on the matter of voter fraud, election fraud, it isn't really a thing. And the only one committing it, again, in plain sight, is Donald Trump, who's calling on his supporters to commit the felony of voting twice.
All lies, Nicole, certainly right. And let's reflect back that, of course, voter fraud is so rare, and election experts have pointed that out time and again. But the president, he asserted it back in 2016 because he lost the popular vote, and therefore he couldn't stomach that idea and was convinced that millions, perhaps about 3 million, basically the margin of which he lost the popular vote to Hillary Clinton, those must have been cast illegally. And he even assigned a commission with great fanfare to look into it, and that commission was disbanded a few months later, finding very quietly after finding no evidence of voter fraud. But this time around, of course, he is fixated on the idea of mail-in ballots because of the coronavirus pandemic, a pandemic that, of course, is still surging, many would say, because of his failed handling of this crisis. And therefore, in a number of states and cities, voters simply don't feel safe to go to their polling place and therefore want to mail in their ballots instead. Democrats are indeed encouraging this, while Republicans, because they've listened to Donald Trump, seem more inclined, according to polling, to still go and do it in person that day. The president is asserting night after night, it wasn't just the convention speech, it's in every rally since. He's making these same charges, suggesting that there's only way he could lose this election is if it was stolen from him. I was with him a week or so back when he was out west, outside Reno in Nevada, and he said the same. And he charged the Democratic governor there. He said this man can't be trusted. He can't be trusted to oversee an election process. He's sending these ballots to everyone. Therefore, it will be fraudulent. And he's sowing the seeds of doubt now, and will keep doing so over the next 6 weeks. So the election night, the results we get on election night, he will cast those into doubt, and he'll fight it tooth and nail, believing that he'll win a legal challenge, perhaps with a newly minted justice on the court.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.